Good evening, everyone, and welcome here to the Conley Center on the campus of Ironton High School. And the site of tonight's District 11 championship basketball game. Boys post-tournament basketball coming from the Conley Center. I'm Jack Harris along with Dave Carroll, the two old Cotters, the B team, whatever you want to call us. We're going to bring you the action tonight. The Fairland Dragons, the number one seed in this district, will be taking on the Frankfort Adena Warriors out of the Scioto Valley Conference with a record of 22-2 and 13-1 in their conference, so I'm sure they probably won that conference. And they're under the direction of Coach Paul Thomas. Tonight, the winner will advance, and we don't know where yet, but they will be going to the regional semifinals. The starters for Frankfort Adena: number 2, Nate Throckmorton; number 4, Jarrett Garrison; number 11, Logan Bennett; number 12, Preston Sykes; and number 30, Jacob Shipley. The Dragons will start their usual 5. 0, Jacob Polson; number 1, Aiden Porter; number 2, Gavin Hunt; number 3, Clayton Thomas; and number 5, Jordan Williams, under the direction of Nathan Speed, with a record of 20-2. So, 20-4, excuse me. They did lose 4. So tonight, Coach, looks like a good matchup.
I think so. They look athletic. They look very athletic.
You know, the last ball game was Fairland defeated North Adams and trailed at the end of the first quarter, but from the second quarter on, they really turned it on. And
yeah, they turned it on big time. After that, about
them,
2 minutes left in the first quarter, I thought they really
70-45 beat them 25 points.
It was bad. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but they just
well, Fairland only made one basket in that first quarter, and they trailed by as many as 6. It was 9-3 at the end of the first quarter. Neither team was shooting very well, but after that, the Dragons turned up the defense and got some steals and turnovers and was able to convert those into some quick points and got out to a lead that they never relinquished.
I'll tell you what, Coach, I thought really about the last couple of minutes of that third quarter, I really felt like, I go back and look at the game, I felt like North Adams kind of just gave up. They just kind of went through the motions. I mean, they played hard, but I didn't feel like they played with any emotion or intensity. They were down big, and they just.
Yeah, the body language.
Yep.
You know, you can just see it in them. But they were trying to out-physical Fairland. Fairland really had to scrap and just matched their intensity and physicalness and was able to put the ball in the basket, whereas North Adams could not. We don't know a whole lot about this Frankfort Adena Warriors basketball team, but they are 22-2.
Well, Coach, we're going to be
district finals. So
that's right. We're going to be joined by Chance Short.
Oh, great!
Yeah, he's going to sit up here with us.
Yeah, so, we've had that lad up with us a few games.
Yes, we have. You know, and we'll probably trust his stats a little more than mine. He's got better eyes.
Well.
Oh, by the way, thanks for the goodie bag.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So if Miss Leap, you're watching, let me tell you what's in my goodie bag.
Oh, yeah, you need to get that on.
I've got my Simply White Cheddar Cheese Puffs.
Yep.
My Ritz Cheese Crispers, my Reese Cups, and some Payday Candy Bar.
Oh, yeah.
So we're ready.
Well, while we got a few seconds here, I'm going to give a little shout-out to Stella Grace Whitley and Cash Harris Whitley. 2 of my grandchildren I failed to mention last ball game, so along with Lola, Rosie, and Frankie. I hope you guys enjoy the game, and I hope everything comes off well. We're just on Wi-Fi, so we might have some glitches, but there will be an edited version later that you can watch, so bear with us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to
start with tonight's basketball game.
We're going to take a pause.
Kent devoted countless hours for over 40 years capturing the special moments for the youth athletes and band members of Southern Ohio. We invite everybody to stand and participate in a moment of silence for Kent. That is Kent's Corner right there. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as a member of the High School Athletic Association, Ironton High School welcomes you to the interscholastic contest between Adena High School and Fairland High School. To honor America, please stand and join in the singing of the national anthem by Miss Kia Booth, a senior at Fairland High School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets wrecked there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great job.
That was the senior cheerleader from Fairland, Miss Kia Booth.
Tonight's tournament game is sponsored by
The resounding transition of the national anthem.
Your attendance
Tonight,
of the student athletes
the officials for tonight's game, which are assigned by the Southeastern
to move on.
officials athletic
Both teams are
board.
they're expected to exhibit
The officials are Dash McNeil,
throughout the
Justin
contest,
Carr,
and administration
and
of
Jim
both
Nicholson.
schools requests the same from all fans. The officials assigned to this tournament game have met extensive requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association, have been assigned based on the process approved by OHSAA's Board of Directors. The officials for the game are Dash McNeil, Justin Carr, and Jim Nicholson. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Ironton High School. All fans are asked to respect the effort each of them has put forth preparing for tonight's contest. We are all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administrating the contest, and of course, your team and your opponent. As important today as ever, please respect the game. Now we'll meet the players and the cheerleaders for both teams. First of all, the cheerleaders for the Adena Warriors.
Oh, they're going to announce everybody. I'm telling you, we got a great crowd here tonight, Coach. This is probably most people's been in this gym this year.
Oh, there's no doubt. With downstairs in front of us, those bleachers are full, and we've got some up behind us, and we've got some on the other side. Top story looks like it's probably halfway full up there, and this place holds a lot of fans.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest crowd I've seen this year, anywhere.
That's good. Well, Coach, I'll tell you what, you did just shout out. I want to give a shout out to all the folks yesterday that took part, donated to the Kent Sanborn spaghetti dinner we had, fundraiser. We want to thank everybody. I mean, we had a great group of kids there yesterday, and I know you stopped by yesterday and got you a dinner. But, Coach, we raised over $9,000 yesterday.
Yeah, that's great. That's good stuff, Coach. Teaching those kids to give back to their community and to a fellow that, I didn't know him personally, but I've seen him at just about every game. And I've heard nothing but good things about Kent Sanborn, and I'm sure he's going to be missed by all the athletes.
He is, and Coach, every time he saw me, it was, "Hey, Coach, how are you doing and how are your girls doing?" That was always what he said.
Now the starter from Adena High School under head coach Mr. Kyle Bradley.
Kyle Bradley.
At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 2, Ned Throckmorton. At guard.
That's a good-sized guard right there.
Number 4.
Coach, they're tall and lanky.
Both those kids are pretty tall.
I tell you,
and they're the guards. Logan Bennett, 6'5", senior.
At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 12, Preston Spikes. And at guard, a 6' senior, number 30, Jacob Shipley. Again, Adena was coached by Kyle Bradley.
Kyle Bradley is the head coach. I think I gave the wrong name. Frankfort Adena Warriors, Coach Kyle Bradley.
Alexis Emerson.
And now they're going to introduce the Fairland starters. I'll just let Rick McKnight have the mic. I think he's got that thing up on about 8 or 9.
Mackenzie Maynard. Coach Maureen Kelly. Now the 8 will be on the floor. Riley Atkins. Emma Ward. The singer, Kia Booth. Bailey White. Alyssa Howard. Maddie Workman. Lexi Steele. Holly Shannonhood. And their advisor, Shannon Leak. Now for the Dragons players. Number 5, Jordan Williams. Number 11, Xander Smith. Number 12, Zach Tooley.
I think he might have made a mistake. He introduced Jordan Williams, but Jordan's one of the starters, so he should be one of the last. I think he's going to make a correction here. I think the problem was he's standing up. He's got to sit down now. So Rick will be okay. He's been announcing football and basketball here for many a moon.
Bryson Hunt. Chase Allen. Nate Thacker.
Coach, I'm sitting here looking at Adena's players here. They all have big, looks like long arm spans. Just tall, lanky kids.
Well, we're going to find out here in just a few seconds. We're going to introduce the starters now.
Okay, now the starters under head coach Mr. Nathan Speed. At 4, a 6'4" senior, Number 0, Jacob Thompson. At guard, the 6-foot junior, number 1, Adena Porter. At guard, the 6-foot senior, number 2, Gavin Hunt. At guard, the 5'10" senior, number 3, Clayton Thomas.
5'10".
At field, the 6'4" senior, number 5, Jordan Williams.
I think he said Jacob and Jordan were both 6 foot.
Again, Ironton is coached by Nathan Speed.
Okay, we're about ready for tip-off.
Fairland is coached by Nathan
It's going to be Jordan Williams against Logan Bennett. Bennett, 6'5".
Here we go, let's get ready to rumble.
That tip's controlled to the guard, number 4, Jarrett Garrison. Over on the right wing to number 12. That's Preston Sykes, and he drains the 3 right off the bat. Didn't come out and get him, coach. We got Clayton Thomas down low to Polson. Polson puts it up and in. Quickly down the floors. It's Garrison. He finds Sykes again. Sykes picked up there a little bit closer by. And that's number 12. That was Logan Bennett, number 11, excuse me. Drops in the shot from just in front of the rim. We find Gavin Hunt, Jordan Williams, Williams to Porter. Porter picked up there closely by Preston Sykes. Oh, they've left him open. And it's off the rim. Clayton Thomas, 3-pointer off the back of the rim, pulled down by number 11, Logan Bennett. That shot is up. And that's off the leg of Jacob Polson. It'll be Warrior basketball underneath their own basket. Inbound the ball, Bennett. Bennett gets it out to Garrison. Garrison back to Bennett. And they find Preston Sykes on the right wing. He looks to get it to. That was Logan Bennett, puts up the 3. It's rebounded, but this putback is missed by number 2, Nate Throckmorton. Quickly up the floor is Adena. And find number 12 all alone. He puts it up and in, Preston Sykes. And quickly the score with 6:10 to go in the first quarter, 7-2, Frankfurt Adena. Thomas gives it over to Porter. Porter finds Thomas down low. He dribbles out to the right corner. Back to the right. He puts up another 3. That's air ball. Put up, pulled out of there by Jarrett Garrison. He brings it up the floor. Garrison. I think that was off his knee, out of bounds to the Fairland Dragons. Made a nice move there, coach. Just didn't control it.
No, you know what? They're quick.
Yep.
Cut well.
They're long too.
We have to get a good shot on this trip.
Yep. Porter
7-2, got to get a good
down
shot.
Down the lane, goes all by himself, lays it up and in with the left hand. It's Aiden Porter, and it's 7-4. 5:30 to go in the first quarter. Sykes to Bennett. Bennett down low. Spin by Jarrett Garrison. He puts it up and in off the glass, and it's 9-4, Frankfurt Adena. Porter, he's working against Throckmorton. Gets it down inside to Jacob Polson. He fakes right, spins left, and puts up the baby hook and off the rim and falls in. 9-6 Adena. Bennett. And number 30 is Jacob Shipley. Throckmorton out front. He goes down the lane, kicks it out to Jarrett Garrison. Back up top, Sykes. Sykes over to Garrison. Garrison back to Sykes. And that's number 11, Logan Bennett, on the baseline. Takes a power dribble and lays it up and in off the glass. And it's 11-6, 4:15 to go in the first quarter. Porter working against Throckmorton down the lane. And that one's off of Porter's leg. Good defensive play there by Throckmorton. Nate Throckmorton, number 2. Checking in for the Dragons is number 11, Xander Schmidt, for Gavin Hunt. Bennett brings the ball up over to Throckmorton. Over in the corner to Garrison, back up top to Bennett. He lets a long 3 go. It's off the front of the rim, rebounded in there by Clayton Thomas. Thomas up the floor, gets it to Porter. Porter going hard to the basket, lays it up, and we got a undercut foul on number 12, Preston Sykes. He got underneath Jordan Williams, who's done a tremendous job all year rebounding the ball for the Dragons.
He has.
It'll be Dragons ball underneath their own basket. Porter to Thomas. Mishandled it, and he had a layup. Polson, back cut to Clayton Thomas, and he dribbles back out. Cross court to Xander Schmidt. He gets it down inside to Polson. Polson looking for a cutter. Turns, puts it up, and it's cleared off there by Logan Bennett. Quickly up the floor. He takes it to the hole. Jacob Polson tried to swat it away. He fouled him. And Bennett lays it up and off the glass. And we're going to go to the line to complete the 3-point play for the Adena Warriors, who now have a 13-6 lead with 3:17 to go in the first quarter. This looks like a good basketball team, Coach.
I'm impressed. I haven't said much because they're tall, lanky. They play good defense.
They handle the ball.
Excellent defense. You're getting good shots on offense.
Yeah. Bennett's shot is up and good, and that's going to make it 14-6 Warriors. Hayden Porter across the line. He gets it over in the right corner to Polson. Polson guarded by Bennett. Xander Schmidt down the lane, pulls up, shoots. It's off the rim, rebounded in there by Preston Sykes. Sykes brings it up, gets it over to Garrison. Garrison back to Sykes. Sykes gets it back to Garrison. Garrison to Sykes. They're just playing. He cuts down the lane, lays it up, but it's blocked in there by Jordan Williams. Nice play on defense by Jordan Williams. Porter going one-on-one down the lane. And we got a blocking foul on number 2. I believe that's Nate Throckmorton. Yes, number 2 for Adena. That's their second foul. And the Dragons have 1 team foul. Clayton Thomas inbounds underneath the basket. Gets it inside to Jacob Polson, who puts it up and in, and he's fouled on the play. And that foul's on number 4, Jared Garrison. And Jacob Polson going to go to the line to complete the 3-point play. Score 224, 14-8. Adena. Polson puts it up and in. It's 14-9. Jarrett Garrison brings it up. He works against Porter. Hands off. Boy, that's a nice cut. Lays it off to Logan Bennett, who puts it up and in.
Coach Logan Bennett's got nine of their 16 points.
16 and 9. Adena. Polson with it out the top between the circles. He dribbles down, gets it out to Clayton Thomas, who puts up a 3, and it's short, but it's pulled out of the air by Aiden Porter. Porter brings it back out, and he's closely guarded by number 4, Jarrett Garrison. He got a piece of it. Pulled down the rebound. Now he's going against Clayton Thomas. That shot's up and off the back of the rim, and they're going to find Porter all alone for the left-hand layup. It's up and in. 16-11. Adena on top by 5. 1:23 on a running clock. And Preston Sykes, that's Throckmorton. Throckmorton hands off to Garrison, to Bennett. And the coach, Ryan Bradley, calls out a play, gets it to Garrison. Garrison to Bennett. Throckmorton back to Garrison. At the top of the key with us, Bennett. Or Sykes, Bennett has it now. Dragons playing pretty good defense right now.
Excellent defense.
They're going to hold for the last shot, maybe, Coach. 40 seconds to go in this quarter. Polson guarded Logan Bennett. Brings him back up. The 5-second count starts again. Still dribbling against Polson. Step back. And they bring it back out front to Garrison. Garrison against Porter. Porter, Throckmorton. And Throckmorton walked with it before he got rid of the ball. And it'll be the Dragons' ball with 13.1 seconds left. And checking in for the Dragons, the number 22, Nate Thacker, for Jordan Williams.
I'll tell you what, Coach, it took 40 seconds off that clock and didn't get anything from it.
Right, but that's a good sub right there by the Dragons. Took Jordan Williams out, who's not much for scoring. Great rebounder. But Nate Thacker, he can fill it up. They find Xander Schmidt to Porter. Porter working down the lane, pushes off, steps back. That's off the front of the rim, and that is going to be the end of the first quarter. And your score, after one complete quarter of play, is Frankfort Adena 16 and the Fairland Dragons 11.
Coach, they're a good team.
Yes.
They are.
Well, I don't think you win 22 ball games, especially, they're located. You pulled that up between Circleville, Chillicothe, and
Hillsboro. There's like a little triangle there.
Right, a little triangle, and they're right in the middle of it. And they're in the Scioto Valley Conference, where they went 13-1, and so they're a pretty good basketball team. They look very athletic and playing really pretty good defense.
Interfere with the view of the contest by other spectators. Nor may they take any into the space of the seats that have been purchased. In addition, all photographs and videos taken by spectators at this event are for personal use only. The use of these photographs or videos for commercial, scouting, or coaching purposes is strictly prohibited. The Ohio High School Athletic Association reserves the right to remove offenders from this contest, invoke additional penalties, and see maximum legal recourse.
Well officiated ball game too, Coach.
It has been good.
Only 4 fouls in that first quarter.
And folks, we'd like to talk to you, but the speaker's so loud we can't hear ourselves.
Aiden Porter puts it in play for the Dragons out front to Gavin Hunt. Hunt finds Thomas on the left wing. Out top to Porter. He's working down the lane. Has to pull up. Back to Thomas. Over to Hunt. Hunt hands off to Porter. Get it down low to Jacob Polson. He finds Nate Thacker in the corner. Hunt to Thomas. Thomas to Porter. Porter to Thacker. Back out top to Hunt. Dragons pretty patient. Nate Thacker working, and he's fouled on the play by number 4, Jarrett Garrison. I think that's his second one, isn't it, Coach?
Yep, it is second. It's team fourth.
Team foul number 4, and the Dragons still only have 1. So that could play a part in this first half.
Well, Coach, I'll tell you, they are tall and lanky, but they're also physical.
Yeah.
They've been very physical on defense.
Clayton Thomas going to inbound right below us. And official hands him the ball and gets it into Polson. Polson goes all alone to the basket, up and in. And it's 16-13. The Dragons are going to employ their full court trap. A little 2-1, and that pays off. Clayton Thomas comes up with the errant pass. Gets it down inside to Hunt. Hunt back out top to Nate Thacker. He puts up a three, and it's in and out, and rebounded by number 12, Preston Sykes. Sykes gets it to Throckmorton. Throckmorton dribbles around the pick from Sykes. Sykes back to Throckmorton. To Jacob Shipley. Down inside to number 11. He finds Sykes. Logan Bennett took a couple dribbles inside the paint, dropped it off to Sykes, who puts it up and in, 18-13.
Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass there, Coach.
Yeah, good teamwork right there. Nate Thacker out front to Porter. Porter working on number 3, who has entered the ball game. Nate Thacker goes up and gets that ball over the top of Shipley. But number 3, Dylan McDonald, is checked in for the Warriors. That shot is put up and in by Gavin Hunt. Got right in front of the rim. Was able to shot fake. Get the defender up in the air, and he puts it up and in. The Dragons look like they picked up the defense a little bit. 18-15. 5:38 to go in the first quarter.
Jordan Williams is back in the Dragons lineup.
Inbounding the ball, Preston Sykes. Jordan Williams comes back in and gives Polson a break. Out top, number 11. And that ball's picked off by Jordan Williams. Logan Bennett lost it on the baseline. Williams picked it up. And now the Dragons are running their half-court set. Down inside, Clayton Thomas all alone. He puts it up and in. And Coach Bradley has seen enough. And he called timeout, and the Dragons have cut the lead to 18-17.
You know what, Coach?
5:12 left to go in the first
I'm
quarter.
watching them play defense, and they're switching off every time on our three-point shooters, and I think so they're going to switch off. Clayton Thomas cut to the basket, left him wide open.
There was not a soul around him there. So the Dragons have cut the lead to 1.
That's one of the things about playing defense. If you're switching all the time, you lose track of your man.
It'll be Frankfort Adena basketball, and the Dragons are in their 2-1-2 full court press. They've already got one turnover over this. Inbound the ball was Sykes. He gets it to Throckmorton. Throckmorton to Sykes, and Sykes gets it in the middle to Bennett. Gets it back to Sykes. Throckmorton with it out front. Number 3, Dylan McDonald. And they're running their set. McDonald over to Sykes. He takes Jordan Williams down low, gives him a little nudge, went up and put it in. Preston Sykes. 2017, Adena, 4:32 to go. Hunt with it over on the right wing to Jordan Thomas, gets it down low to Hunt. Hunt goes baseline, and it's knocked out of bounds by number 11, Logan Bennett. It'll be the Dragons basketball on the side. Gavin Hunt inbounding for the Dragons. He gets it into Porter. Porter over to Schmidt. Smith to Thacker. To Williams. Gavin Hunt came back in for Clayton Thomas. We're going to give him a rest. Thomas and Polson are both on the bench right now. Porter. Looked like he's going with a little faster lineup. Williams with it over in the right corner. Gets it down inside to Xander Schmidt. Schmidt threw it out of bounds. It'll be Warriors.
Coach, I don't believe we've hit a three-point shot yet.
No, I don't think we have. Polson and Thomas check back in, and Porter's going to take a break. Coach Speed giving all of his starters a break at one time or another here in the first half. Bennett over to, that was Sykes to Bennett. Gets it to the left-hander, which is Throckmorton. Baseline, down low. Couldn't get the shot off. That shot is up by number 3, Dylan McDonald. And he's fouled on the play. And that foul is going to be called on Xander Schmidt. That's his first, team foul number 2. Only 6 fouls. 3:24 to go in the second quarter. Dragons trail 20-17. Going to the line for the Warriors, number 3, Dylan McDonald. First shot is up and in, 21-17. And Jacob Polson is having trouble with that band around his knee, and they finally told him just throw it off the floor.
Yeah, Coach, that's the second time he's had to fool with that.
Dylan McDonald's second shot is up and good, and this lead goes out to 5. Polson to Xander Schmidt. Up top to Jordan Williams, over on the right wing, Gavin Hunt. And they're looking for cutters, but defense pretty good there. Xander Schmidt over on the right wing, Clayton Thomas up top. Down in the left wing to Gavin Hunt, who puts up a 3, and it's too long, and it's rebounded in there by number 11, Logan Bennett. Bennett's going to dribble it up against Hunt. Gets it over to Throckmorton, to Dylan McDonald, out top to number 30, Shipley. Shipley bounce passes inside. There's a left-hander, puts up the shot. That was Throckmorton, and it's off the side of the rim, rebounded in there and brought down the floor by Clayton Thomas. Clayton Thomas, he picked up there by Bennett. Or Sykes, excuse me. And they got a mismatch with Jacob Polson. Nice fake. Spin to the left, puts up the baby hook and drains it. 22-19.
That's 11 for Polson, Coach.
Well, that was a definite mismatch, and he took advantage. Number 3, Dylan McDonald, over to 12, Preston Sykes. Sykes with it, gets it back out top to Throckmorton. To McDonald, down low to Sykes. And he's fouled on the floor by Jordan Williams. Preston Sykes went to make a move, and Williams pushed him. And that's a third team foul on the Dragons. It'll be Warrior basketball underneath their own basket, inbound. Preston Sykes for the Warriors. Gets it in the corner to Bennett. Bennett works against Gavin Hunt. It's Throckmorton. Morton to Sykes. Back to Throckmorton. Over to McDonald. Put the lob up. Beautiful screen and beautiful lob pass by number 3, Dylan McDonald, to Preston Sykes, and he lays it up and off the glass, and the score is 24-19. Porter back in for the Dragons. He gets it to Polson. Polson back to Porter. Got a double screen there, working around the top of the key. And he gets the ball to Jordan Williams. They're going to set a double screen for Porter. Gets it down inside, and it's knocked away by Preston Sykes. He's going to pull up, fakes the three, then puts it up. It's off the front of the rim, and it stays here. It's off of Aiden Porter. And it'll be the Warrior basketball underneath their own basket. Warriors in their navy blue and pale blue. Gets it down inside to Preston Sykes, who had a mismatch. And quickly the lead goes out to 7, 26-19. Porter walks it up to the Dragons. Now he's working, and he's fouled in there by number 3, Dylan McDonald. And that was on the drive, so that's the 15th foul on the Warriors. And that's the first foul on Dylan McDonald. Porter with it. Gets it to Williams. Williams to Thomas. Williams comes off, sets a pick for Polson. Thomas. He was looking for Aiden Porter on the baseline and went off his foot. I think that ball was touched.
It was deflected.
Deflected by the Warriors, but it went off the foot of Porter. So checking back in is Jarrett Garrison, and he's in for Dylan McDonald. No, he isn't. He's in for he's in for number 11, Logan Bennett. That ball is knocked away, and the last second shot is put up, and that's going to be your halftime score. The Frankfort Adena Warriors 26 and the Fairland Dragons 19. Fairland struggling to get off good shots, Coach.
Well, you know what? We talked about sitting here watching warm-ups. These guys are tall and they have a long wingspan. And that deflection, just like back here, most of the teams we played during the year, that pass would have been great right there. We'd have got a layup, but that was the last deflection right there.
When you're athletic and long to boot, you're going to play some pretty good defense, and that's exactly what they've done here in the first half.
Yep.
Dragons struggled to score. They've only got 19 here at halftime. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a little break. Hello, Stella, Bud, Rosie, Lola, Frankie June. Hey, happy to be back.
Hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and do these.
You got it?
We got it.
All right, listen, I'm going to take a break and let Rain Man take over here.
All right.
Let him talk a while.
Well, let's see. Dragons are led by Jacob Polson with 11. Aiden Porter has 4. Gavin Hunt has 2. And Clayton Thomas has 2. Clayton, I think, is 0 for 4 on three-pointers. I'll ask Chance over here in a minute, but I think he's even shot a couple air balls. Yep. I don't think he's even hit the rim there.
And I don't think Porter's made one. Dragons haven't got a 3, do they?
No.
And there's only been 1 3 made.
Yep. Adena, Dylan McDonald's got 2. Jarrett Garrison's got 2. Logan Bennett's got 9. I'll tell you, the person that's killed is 13. Preston Sykes has 13 points.
Yeah, he's made some nice moves down inside.
Coach, I think pretty much
he made the only 3, didn't he?
Yep, but I think all his moves been within 3 or 4 feet of the basket.
Right. You'll get a good shooting percentage when you get those.
Well, you know what? You get this far in a tournament, you got to be able to shoot well.
Oh, yeah, and they missed a few there. It could be worse.
That's right.
Okay, you want to take a break?
Let's take a little break.
All righty. Doug, we're going to take a break. Okay, back here at the Conley Center in Ironton, Ohio. About a minute to go before the second half begins, and I'm Jack Harris along with Dave Carroll, and we're bringing you District 11 championship basketball game between the Frankfort Adena Warriors, who lead 26-19 over the Fairland Dragons. Coach, we've seen a very good athletic basketball team out there in the Warriors, and the Dragons struggling to get good shots.
I told you, Coach, when we talked about we played South Point, you and I both thought that it was a matchup problem for the Dragons because they were very athletic. Well, I think we have the same thing here tonight.
Yeah.
These guys are tall and lanky. They're switching off on the top. I believe we're 0 for 6 on threes. We're not getting really good looks at the three-point basket, and we've hit a lot of those this year, and that's made a big difference.
They've done a lot of damage inside. I think Polson, what did you say he had?
Polson's got 11.
11 out of 19 points, and the two big guns for Frankfort are Logan Bennett and Preston Sykes. They've got 22 out of 26 points for the Adena Warriors. Okay, we're going to start the second half, and I think it's going to be Frankfort Adena basketball. They're inbound here at half court. Inbounding for Adena is Nate Throckmorton, number 2. And they've got their starting 5 back out on the floor. Jarrett Garrison, Logan Bennett, Preston Sykes, and Jacob Shipley. Throckmorton gets it over to Sykes. Sykes to Bennett. Bennett looking for a pick. He goes down. They don't call anything. And Gavin Hunt ends up still in the basketball. He was on his knees. So Coach Nathan Speed called a quick timeout to save that possession. It'll be the Dragons basketball. I don't know. What do you think about that over there? No call.
I think that we're in district
either way. So
it
just let it go.
Even when I call referee little kids, sometimes it is a no call.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, there's no clear cut defined of what it was, or the player might be juggling the ball. You just
right. Well, we're just going to say it was good defense by Gavin Hunt.
That's right. And I'm not going to argue.
Got the basketball, and Porter's going to inbounds to Jordan Williams, and Jordan Williams is going to bring it up against Preston Sykes. He backs him down across the half-court line, gets it over to Hunt. Hunt looking down inside to Polson. Polson's going to work on in the post, puts up a left-handed, underhanded shot, and we got a foul on number 2, Nate Throckmorton, with a push from behind. It'll be the Dragons. That's foul number 1 on Adena of the second half, and 2 on Throckmorton. Porter gets it into Thomas. Thomas looking for a pick from Polson. Spins back. Hands off to Williams. Williams to Porter. Porter over to Hunt on the right wing. Looking for a little pick and roll with Polson. Back out top to Clayton Thomas. Porter picked up by Throckmorton. Trying to get it down inside to Polson. And that ball's knocked out of bounds from behind, out of the hands of Gavin Hunt. And the Dragons will inbound. Clayton Thomas to Polson. Fakes the handoff to Thomas. Polson working down low. Finds Jordan Williams. He is short on the layup. And Throckmorton gets it out front to Garrison. Garrison back to Throckmorton. Over to Sykes. Bennett. Bennett to Sykes. He puts the shot up. It's off the back of the rim. Jordan Williams comes out of there with it. Gets it out to Clayton Thomas. Thomas working on the left side. Gets it back up to Williams. Williams over in the corner to Hunt. Trying to get the ball to Porter to finally get. He switched off on there by Shipley. And they're switching on everything. Shipley. And that layup was. There's a three-point attempt. Dragons owning the boards right now. Jacob Polson gets the rebound off the miss from Thomas, and he lays it up and over the rim and in, and it's 26-21. 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Down low. Oh, he mishandled the ball. Logan Bennett found Jared Garrison on the baseline, and it's off of Garrison's hands on his shoulder and out of bounds. The Dragons will take possession. Checking in for Adena is number 3, Dylan McDonald for Shipley. Porter brings it up. He gets it over to Williams. Williams to Polson. Williams cuts off of Polson. Polson looking for Cutter. He finds Porter. Porter to Thomas. Closely guarded by McDonald. Sykes picks up Porter. They're switching on every
pass.
Right.
Every move. They're switching.
Now they've got Polson inside. He finds Clayton Thomas out in the corner, and he drains a 3. I think that the first 3 of the game for the Dragons, and he cuts the lead to 2, 26-24. Adena has failed to score here with 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Dragons with 5 points. Inside is number 11, Logan Bennett. That shot's blocked, and it's picked out, handed off to Porter. Porter lays it up and in, and the Dragons have tied the game. 26 all, 4:28, running clock. Sykes puts up a 3, and it's in and out, and rebounded by Porter. Porter brings it down the floor, crosses over, Euro step, lays it up and in. And the Dragons have taken their first lead of the game. 28-26. Coach Kyle Bradley is quickly called a timeout. Dragons come out, put up 9 quick ones.
Yep.
28-26.
9-0 run.
On a 9-0 run from Fairland Dragons. Seeing that ball go through the basket there for Clayton Thomas is probably the best thing could have happened to the Dragons.
That's right.
Because they're gaining confidence. Porter's doing what he does, taking it to the rim. And the momentum has quickly switched here with 4:12 to go in the third quarter.
How many times this year we talked about basketball's a game of runs?
Absolutely. Dragons are on one right now. Now we'll see how the Adena Warriors are going to respond to this run. They've had a couple good looks.
Yes.
They're just not shooting it right now.
Well, the last 3-point shot they got was a good look.
Yes.
And it just rimmed out.
Yeah. McDonald gets it into Garrison. Garrison brings it up, gets it over to Sykes. Sykes. McDonald around the horn to, and Jordan Williams is going to be called for a holding foul down low against Nate Throckmorton. So Adena will inbound the basketball.
Team first.
Bring it inbounds is Preston Sykes. Excuse me, that's Logan Bennett. Bennett gets it into Sykes. Sykes over to Garrison. Garrison to Dillon. Working on the baseline is number 11, Logan Bennett. He lays it up and in. And the ball game is tied 28-28. Porter. Oh, he found a crease. He came through. Got his miss. Laid it up and in. Dragons lead with 3:30 here to go in the third quarter, 30-28. Sykes. McDonald. Down low to Bennett. Bennett's double teamed. Out top. There's a three-pointer put up by Jarrett Garrison. It's off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Gavin Hunt and over to Porter. Porter taking it to the hole. Puts it up and in. Man, you cannot let that fella go to the basket. 9 times out of 10, he's going to make that shot.
He's taken over the game in this third quarter so far.
Down inside. There's a shot off the glass by Sykes. We just rebounded in there, but Dillon, McDonald down low. Dragons have picked up their defense, Coach.
Yes,
they're playing
they have.
a lot tighter. Preston Sykes with it. Gets it over to Garrison. Garrison over to Bennett. Bennett out top to Throckmorton. Throckmorton working against Jordan Williams. Jarrett Garrison picked up by Aiden Porter. Over to Sykes. Throckmorton to Garrison. Out top to McDonald. Down low. And that shot is blocked in there by Jacob Polson. Picked up by Williams. Williams to Porter. Porter out top to Thomas. Thomas gets it over to the right wing to Porter. Looking inside for Polson's not there. Williams, he looking inside. Now he's going to take it in the lane. Porter, Thomas, fakes the three, gets it back out to Hunt. Hunt to Thomas. Thomas puts up a three. That's rebounded in there by number 3, Dylan McDonald. And up the floor come the Warriors, trailing by 4 now, 32-28, 1:15 to go in the third quarter. Oh, that was a great pass. Great pass, lob pass again to number 12, Preston Sykes from Dylan McDonald. And he's fouled on a shot by Jacob Polson. That's his second foul and the second team foul on the Dragons. Going to the line, Preston Sykes. First shot is up and in and out and back in. 32-29. 1:07 to go in the third quarter. Checking back in for the Warriors, number 30, Jacob Shipley. He checks back in for McDonald. Second shot is up and good, and the lead is cut to 2, 32-30. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. To Hunt. Hunt over to Thomas. Thomas. Polson. Polson going to put up a 15-footer. It's cleared out of there by number 4. And pushed up the floor by Bennett. Bennett lays it up and in. Holding the ball between the circles is Gavin Hunt, and they're going to hold for the last shot. And the score is tied, 32-32. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. And they're just content to let them hold it. Going to let them take the last shot. It's down to 14-13. Now, Dragons going to run something. Looking for a double screen for Porter. It's not there. Down inside to, oh my! Number 4, Jared Garrison had the rebound, but it was tipped away by Jacob Polson. He puts up a last-second shot that goes, and it's going to be the Dragons leading after 3 quarters, 34-32. Coach, that was a woo! That was a very intense third quarter.
Yes, it was. But you know what? Dragons stepped it up. They only scored 6 points that quarter. We outscored them by 9 points.
Yep. It was 26-19, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And that's, you know what, that's great hustle by Jacob Polson. But, Coach, people at home, you all don't realize this, but you're seeing 2 different philosophies on defense. You've got Adena that's switching on everything. You've got Fairland that's hedging the cutter and getting through, fighting through screens and playing defense.
The regional semifinals play the winner between Fort Fry and Tusky Valley. The regional semifinal game will be held Wednesday, March 10th, 8 o'clock at Carroll Southeast High School.
Where's it going to be?
Southeast High School, I think he said, maybe Southeastern, around Chillicothe.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We didn't pick that up clearly, but it was the semifinals of the region.
Here we go. The Dragons ball. We'll start the last quarter.
All right, fourth quarter's underway. Porter gets it into Williams. Williams working against Bennett. Porter hands off to Clayton Thomas. He dribbles out top between the circles. Backs up a little bit, looking for a pick from Hunt. Nothing doing there. Shipley closely, and it's switched off. There's a backdoor cut by Aiden Porter. That defensive man turned his head, and Porter went back door, caught it, and laid it up with the left hand. It's 36-32 Dragons. Preston Sykes down low to Bennett. Bennett pulls up and shoots. It's short. Polson pulls the rebound for the Dragons. Gives it to Porter. He's quickly up the floor. Polson fakes the pass down inside. Porter picked up there by Garrison. Goes baseline. Dribbles back out. Closely guarded by Garrison. Back out to the half-court line to Hunt. Thomas. Thomas working against Sykes. And they switched off. Sykes picks Thomas back up. And Garrison is now on Porter. Now we got a mismatch. Polson. There's a three by Clayton Thomas. Long three from the left wing. Drains it. And the Dragons have bolted out to their biggest lead of the game, 39-32. Adena in need of a bucket, worst way. That ball's kicked by Polson. It'll be Warrior basketball on the baseline. Inbounding for the Warriors, number 11, Logan Bennett. He gets it out. And there's almost a steal by Jacob Polson. Tried to pick him from the backside and almost was successful. Ran out of real estate.
Hey, that's great hustle.
Yes.
Great
Dragons
hustle.
letting it all hang out right now. Defensively, they have really picked up the pace. Sykes, he gets it into Garrison. Screen set over there by Shipley for Bennett. Bennett working baseline. Gets a pass off to Garrison, lays it up, and he's fouled on the play. Laid up the floater, but he was fouled by Jordan Williams. That's his third. 5:56 to go here in the fourth quarter. Dragons leading 39-32. That first shot up by Jared Garrison is off the rim and no good. Second shot is up, and it's off the front of the rim. It's tipped out there by Polson to Porter. Porter quickly up the floor. Gets it out to Williams. Down low to Polson, or at the foul line. Thomas. He's working against Garrison. Porter back to Polson. They find Thomas for a three. Boom! Clayton Thomas has given the Dragons their largest lead of the game. And that pass is almost picked off by Gavin Hunt. It's knocked out of bounds. And the Dragons have taken a 10-point lead here with 5:27 to go in the third quarter. Shipley comes back in for Garrison. And that pass is picked off by Hunt. He's going to go the distance, lay it up and in. Dragons by 12. Quickly. Coach Kyle Bradley got to call another timeout.
Wow. 10-0 run. 9-0 run beginning of the third. 10-0 run beginning of the fourth.
Wow. That'll get it done. Dragons up 12. 5:16 to go in the ball game.
And I want you to think how quick this game has sped up. Right. It was 16-11 at the end of that first quarter.
Yeah, it was only 26-19 halftime.
Right.
Well, they've still just got 6 points in the half.
That's right.
And the Dragons are up 44-32. And this game is just about to get away from Frankfort if they don't start putting the ball in the hole.
Well, you know, our shooting percentage at this end of the basket wasn't real good in the first half. And so far for Adena, it hadn't been too good for them. We'll see what they do in the next 5 minutes. But
So you're blaming it on the rim down here.
Huh?
You're blaming it on the rim
I'm
down
blaming
here?
on the rim.
All right.
Hey, you know in every gym there's one basket you like better.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dragons have played great defense.
Right.
Great defense.
All right, inbounding number 12, Preston Sykes. He gets it to Throckmorton. Throckmorton over to McDonald. Out top to Shipley. Shipley over to McDonald. Back out top to number 12, Preston Sykes. He's working against Polson. Goes down, puts it up. It's off the rim. Rebounded in there by Jordan Williams. The Warriors just cannot find the bottom of the basket right now. Gavin Hunt working against Sykes. Over to Thomas. Thomas down the corner to Hunt. He gets it back, gets it out to Porter. Porter at the top of the key to Polson. Hands off to Hunt. Hunt to Williams. Williams to Polson. Dragons a lot more deliberate now. 4:20 to go in the game. And they're taking quite a bit of time off of this possession. Porter backs it back out to the half-court line. Porter. They're going to have to come out and get him. He crosses over, and he's picked by number 11, Logan Bennett, who lays it up and in for the first 2 points of the fourth quarter for the Warriors. Polson across the line. And that foul is on. They called that foul on Preston Sykes. Sykes flopped a little bit there, didn't he, Coach? And I didn't know who that was going to be on, but he called the pushing foul on Sykes. Clayton Thomas inbound for the Dragons on the right sideline. Gets it into Polson. Polson off to Porter. Porter picks up the dribble, gets it out to Thomas. Thomas backs in against Throckmorton. Oh, my. Now that's getting the breaks right there. That pass looked to be picked off, and it was dropped right into the hands of Gavin Hunt, who puts it up and in, and is fouled on the play. And the Dragons lead 46-34. And going to the line to complete the three-point play, number 2, Gavin Hunt. His shot is up and in and out. Rebounded in there by Sykes. Sykes brings it up the floor. He's going to fire a 3 up, and it's good. That's 46-37. Lead cut to 9. 3:24 to go in the game. Polson gets it over to Williams. Williams down low to Polson. Polson back out to Williams. Over to Porter. Porter going to go baseline, and he's fouled in there on the block. Number 2, Nate Throckmorton. That's his 3rd foul. Team foul number 4. Clayton Thomas inbound for the Dragons. Thomas down low to Polson. Polson working one-on-one. Lays it off to Porter, who had a wide open layup, but it's off the front of the rim. Pulled out of there by Sykes. Sykes on the right or left corner to Bennett. Bennett back to Jarrett Garrison. He's checked back into the game for the Warriors. Down low to number 3. Oh my, Dylan McDonald wide open, and he blew the layup. And now they're going to start picking them up full court. Williams down low to Porter, and found him cutting to the basket. He lays it up and in, and Dragons take an 11-point lead, 48-37, 2:25 to go in the game. Bennett working one-on-one, in and out. But Sykes got the rebound, Bennett's going to put up another three, and it's good. Logan Bennett. And that cuts the lead to 8, 48-40. 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go in this game.
They've shot a little better last couple minutes.
We're going to need just a little bit more. There's only 2:09 to go. You know the Dragons are going to be deliberate. And they're going to be looking for a cutter down low and most likely get a layup.
I wonder if they're going to come back and run their Princeton high post offense.
Right. I don't think you're going to see many threes the rest of the way out unless they're wide open. And Clayton Thomas has got the ball.
Well, this ought to have been an exciting 2:09 left. Ought to have been an exciting 2:09 left.
Oh, yes. I'm sure it will be. We'll see how things go here. Fairland Dragons made it to the regional finals last year, and COVID shut everything down. They're a couple games away from that. This one and the next one, and they'll be right back where they were last year. Thomas gets it inbounds to Porter. Picked up full court now by Adena. Porter guarded by Throckmorton. Gets it into Polson. Polson looking for a cutter. Porter cuts off of Polson. Out to Williams, back to Polson. Polson hands off to Porter. And they find Polson all alone. All alone. Oh, my. That was tipped out of bounds. Oh, I thought Polson should have took that to the basket.
I agree with you. That was one step, one drop step, and he was there. Lay it in.
Yeah, well, maybe they've been instructed not to shoot. I don't know. That he looked was pretty wide open. Polson. Find Jordan Williams. And that passes off of Williams' hands and out of bounds. And it'll be the Warriors basketball with 1:37 to go. The bucket here could make things a little sticky. Down inside, outside, finds Jarrett Garrison. That's an errant shot off the glass. And they find Hunt to Polson. He lays it up and in. Actually, that was a great pass from Porter to Hunt. Hunt bobbled it a bit and then got it to the wide open Polson. There's a three put up by number 12. And the rebound in there by Jordan Williams. And then we got 50 seconds to go in this game. Dragons down to Polson. Polson out to Thomas. They left him open. That's off the back of the rim. Rebounded in there by Sykes. Sykes to Bennett. Bennett working in the right corner. Back to Garrison. He puts up a three, and it's off the side of the rim. A three from McDonald. Dylan McDonald drains that three with 29.2 seconds to go. And that's going to cut the lead to 7, 50-43.
Well, they get a steal, quick basket, another timeout. Dragons just need the ball down the floor.
They just got to take care of the ball.
I agree.
They're going to gamble, and it's going to leave somebody wide open.
Well,
if they take care of the ball and find that somebody, it's going to be 2 points.
I think Adena's got a foul.
Well, I'm not really looking for the Dragons to look to score, but if the opportunity's there, I'm sure they'll probably take it. 50-43, 29.2 to go. Dragons inbounding, and the Warriors picking up full court. What we got? We got a substitution. Xander Schmidt has
in for Gavin
checked
Hunt.
in for Gavin Hunt. And that's knocked out of bounds by number 12, Preston Sykes. Thomas looking. He calls timeout. just about got the 5-second call there. And
he had about a half a click of an arm, and he'd have been to that 4, and you can't call it after that.
Well,
Official won't let you have it.
Well, Thomas called timeout just at the right time or nick of time. And it's going to be Dragon basketball leading 50-43.
And, Coach, that was a made basket. Clayton Thomas had the baseline and didn't take advantage of it.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
So
No. The ball was knocked out of bounds. Right.
Oh, that's
that.
right before. You are correct.
Right,
I stand corrected.
Spot
You're right.
Violation.
The play
Spot
before
violation,
he had it.
You cannot move.
You're correct.
A made basket or free throw.
I
got the whole baseline.
I forgot they knocked
That's
the ball
what
out.
Coach was referring to. And this is a spot violation as well. Clayton will have to stay. He might be able to take one step, and that's it.
Coach, they can actually call you for a walk if you move from that spot when you're throwing it in.
Thomas quickly gets it into Porter, who's fouled by Nate Throckmorton. That's going to be 4 on Throckmorton. And team foul number 5. I look for 2 more quick fouls here, Coach. That's the 5th team foul. You don't shoot the bonus till you get to 7. So they've got to foul 2 more times, and I'm sure it'll be pretty quick. Gets it into Polson. Polson is fouled by number 11, Logan Bennett. That's the 6th foul. And
Logan Bennett, his first, team of 6.
Thomas, the inbound. He finds Porter on the baseline, and they can't catch him, but finally, number 12, Preston Sykes, impedes his progress on the right sideline. That's going to be foul number 7, and going to the line for the Dragons with 20.3 seconds left is Aiden Porter. And Shipley comes in for Throckmorton.
Porter on the line.
We're going to do the offense for defense. To the line, Aiden Porter. First shot is up and good. And that gives the Dragons an 8-point lead with 20.3 seconds to go. That should do it, Coach, but I've seen weirder things happen.
Keep him in front of us and don't foul.
Right. Don't foul the 3-point shooters for sure. Guard the 3-point line. The second shot is up and good, and the Dragons take a 9-point lead. Quickly up the floor. Sykes, he's going to take a long 3 and bangs it in. A quick timeout there by Kyle Bradley, and that cuts the lead to 6. 52-46. That took 5 seconds, Coach. There's 20 point something, and now it's 15.2. So I look for them to try to extend the game and foul immediately, or try to get a steal or 5-second count. If you're not successful, then you foul immediately and extend the game.
Exactly, and I hope that we go up and miss 1-on-1, and they coming down and get a quick shot off.
Exactly. Dragons leading by 6, 52-45, or 52-46. 15.2 to go in this ball game. This is the championship game of District 11. The winner will advance to the regional semis, which we think is at Southeastern High School, which is around Chillicothe. We don't have the information. This is our first game at a neutral site or on the road, so we don't have all the information that we need, but Athletic Director Jeff Gorby will get it out to you probably tomorrow or Monday. Clayton Thomas gets it inbounds to Polson. Polson's quickly fouled in there by number 2.
He's done.
Nate Throckmorton. That's going to be his 5th foul. And Shipley's going to check back in for him.
These are 2. This big free throw right here.
Yes. Still 13 seconds left. Jacob Polson goes to the line to shoot the 1+. His first shot is up and in. Big free throw right there puts them up 7. That's 3 possessions. Jacob Polson, second shot. He eyes the basket, puts it up and in. Big free throws right there. Quickly down the floor, going to the basket, number 12, Preston Sykes. The player called timeout, and then Preston Sykes just picked the ball up and threw it and almost hit the scorekeeper. And I don't know what they called.
They're going to call technical foul, Coach, I believe.
Technical foul? Calling a technical foul on Sykes for picking that ball up on the baseline. He threw it all the way to half court and almost hit the official score. So Aiden Porter's going to go to the line to shoot the technicals. Plus,
that should be 2 shots, I believe, Coach.
That is 2-shot technical. Porter puts it up and in. 55-48. A 7-point lead with 3.7 seconds. That's going to be your ball game, folks. Second shot is up and good. Dragons by 8. And they get the ball. Porter's egging the crowd on. Tell them to get up. You got to love that enthusiasm. Porter, he picks it up. He's going to dribble it out. And that's going to be your ball game. Fairland Dragons have won District 11 championship basketball game. Between the Dragons are victorious over the Frankfort Adena Warriors. Had a really nice season. They finish up at 22-3. Dragons record now goes to 21-4. That's 3 straight wins in the post-tournament for the Dragons.
The Ohio High School Athletic Association thanks you for attending tonight's district championship game. At this time, let's recognize the head coach, Mr. Kyle Bradley, and the district runner-up team, Adena High School.
Yep. They always do this, starting with the districts. They give the winners and the losers a runner-up trophy and medals, and Dragons will get the championship trophy and medals. So the
How about that game for district runner-up Adena?
Frankfort Adena picking up the runner-up trophy right now, and now the Dragons will be awarded.
And now let's recognize the head coach, Nathan Speed, and the district championship team from Fairland High School. Best of luck as you move forward in the tournament.
Dragons victorious tonight, and they're picking up the championship trophy right now. And
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your attendance at tonight's contest. The student athletes, their schools, and the Ohio High School.
Well, Coach, if you would have told me that Fairland would have come out in that second half and played like they did, I would have said no.
12 points, really? Oh, that's 16 or 12?
That's 16.
Oh. All right, I'm going to turn it over to the Rain Man. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, take her away.
All right, let's talk about Adena first. Nate Throckmorton, he played, had fouled out, didn't score. Dylan McDonald had 5. Jarrett Garrison had 2. The 2 guys that did the damage was Preston Sykes. He had 20, but he had 13 at half, so we slowed him down. Logan Bennett, he had 9 in the first half, came back with 12 in the second. He finished with 21. He was their leading scorer. Second half was the tale there. Fairland stepped it up. Now, we only had 4 players score. Gavin Hunt had 6. Clayton Thomas came in the second half and hit 3 threes. He finished with 11. Jacob Polson had 19. And then Aiden Porter came out and had 22.
I'm going to tell you, Polson has played 2 consecutive really nice ball games for
Yes,
the
he
Dragons.
has.
And
Yes, he has. He really has. You're right.
that's pretty much
He's
the story.
been a solid contributor.
Well, the thing about it is you had 2 kids from Frankfurt who carried 41 points out of 48. I think you're going to need more support and more balanced offensive attack to beat these Dragons because they've got some kids who can put the ball in the hole.
Yes, can. Well, it was 2 different halves, Coach.
Yeah,
I mean, it was 2 different
I think
halves.
the defensive intensity definitely picked up for the Dragons here in the second half.
Yes, and I don't know what kind of changes they made defensively in the second half. I didn't really pay attention. I don't know if they switched men in the second half. The Dragons did. I don't know what they did. I don't know if they put Gavin on. If they put him on Sykes, I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I know they made some kind of adjustment.
Well, the Dragons did a good job getting the ball inside, I thought, second half. They didn't take. Clayton Thomas hit, 3 threes second half or 2 threes?
He hit 3 threes second half.
Second half. And those were big threes. The Dragons were trying to come back, and they did. And they ended up taking about a 12-point lead there at one time. But in the end, the Dragons prevailed 56-48. I got a couple shout-outs, man.
You better get them.
Oh, yeah.
Now, wait a minute. Before you start, don't forget the Pegster.
Oh, no. Pegster, I'm sure she's watching. The Dragons win this one 56-48. A little shout-out to my son-in-laws, Matt Whitley and Keith Donahue, and their wives, Ashley and Holly. And, of course, my grandkids, Stella, Cash, Lola, Rosie, and the little one, Frankie June. You ought to see her jumping in that jumper today, buddy.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah. She's working on rebound
are
and
you
jump
babysitting?
shot. Oh, yeah.
Are you yelling at her? She's not boxing out good enough yet?
Oh, we'll work on that later. She's just getting her legs under her right now. But she's jumping in that jumper.
Well, that's awesome.
All right,
you know what? I better shout out to my kids.
Sure,
I didn't do that.
absolutely.
Nick down
This
South
is the
Carolina.
last go-around for
That's
us.
right.
I think. I don't know. Doug will let us know.
We don't know. We thought last game was our last one.
Yeah, we did.
Hey, by popular demand, the Codgers may be back.
Yeah. You guys voice your opinion now.
That's right. Anyway, shout out to my girls. They're there.
Sure.
Well, we might as well shout out to Mary Johnson. I mean, she's the one that gave us the nickname the Codgers from the B team. So,
oh, yeah, the 2 old
So,
Codgers.
Mary, I hope you and Tom are listening.
Well, I understand this was a really good broadcast. You got that text message and said this Wi-Fi here was a lot better than at Fairland.
Well, that's true.
I'm glad you got to enjoy the game. They're going to bring the ladders out and cut the nets down. And with that, we're going to say goodbye. You can watch it all, but me and the old Codger
we need
here,
to thank Doug.
Huh?
We got to thank Doug at Armstrong Cable.
Doug Morse, producer, director, and cameraman for all this action. Does a great job, sets us up. And we've really enjoyed bringing you the ball game. And the Dragons come back from 6 down. What were they, 6 down at halftime?
7 down at halftime.
7 down at halftime and win by 8, 56-48 is your final score. So with that, we're going to bow out and say good night, everyone.
Good night, folks.